Welcome to Dinosaur National Monument,
where the main attraction is, of course, dinosaurs! Don't these hills just look like they should have dinosaur fossils in them?
Sitting on the northernmost part of the border between Utah and Colorado, Dinosaur National Monument has a lot of things to do. There's whitewater rafting and hiking, but today we're here for the dinosaurs.
Today, we are traveling back in time to the late Jurassic period to view fossils that were found in this area starting in 1909. What you see behind me on this wall was not man-made. It was all created naturally, and it was just excavated by paleontologists and left here for us to see.
Behind me on the wall, there are fossils from tons of different dinosaurs. There are fossils from Stegosaurus, from the giant Diplodocus, and from the Allosaurus, which looks like the T-Rex.
The neck or tail or maybe spine bones that you can see behind me, the ones that are like in a line all connected, are the creepiest ones. They just look so weird. Some of these bones are almost as big as I am. You can even touch them.
One of the really cool things is that Earl Douglas, who was the paleontologist who originally discovered what is now Dinosaur National Monument, had the vision that he wanted it to actually look like this. He wanted to study some of the bones, but he really wanted to leave a big section of the wall in place so that everyone could see what they looked like when they were in place as they were found.
There's a shuttle that runs from the visitor center up to the quarry and back if you want to, but there's also a trail that goes the 1.25 miles back to the visitor center. So that's what we're gonna do.
The biggest advantage of doing the trail this way from the quarry to the visitor center is that it's all downhill.
One thing I really wanted to know was, why were there so many dinosaur fossils in one place and why were they all jumbled up? Well, this is what I learned. This area is an ancient riverbed, and at one point, this is where the dinosaurs lived, and there was a major drought that killed off a lot of the dinosaurs. They died in the riverbed, and when the floodwaters came back, because the drought ended and water came back, there was a major flood, and the dinosaur bones got covered in the water and the sand and silt, and as the water came in, it kind of jumbled them up, and over time, the stuff that was covering the dinosaurs, the minerals and stuff, turned them into fossils. And as the earth moved and things shook around, the dinosaur fossils became exposed over time, and that's when Earl Douglas found them. We're going to see the marine fossils. This trail has some little offshoots where you can go see some of the things that they've just left as is. So let's go find them.
This section of the trail is actually in the same line as the Carnegie Quarry exhibit where we were earlier, except it hasn't been excavated by paleontologists, so all the bones are still hidden, but you can still see a few in the rocks here. It's pretty cool.
Look, we found a bone. This trail is quite exposed to the sun, so I recommend having a hat, wearing some sunglasses and sunscreen, and you should probably bring some water too. On the rock behind me, you will see some ancient rock art. You may have seen some of our videos of the rock art in Saudi Arabia, and we found some here. You can see the video of our time in Jebba up here. Turns out I would not make a very good paleontologist because on the places where it said go find marine fossils or go find fish scale fossils, I didn't see anything. Guess that's not the job for me. This is our second national monument on this trip. The other one was Craters of the Moon. You can see that video here. National monuments are different from national parks in their purpose. A national park is established to preserve the natural beauty of the landscape, some of the wildlife, and that sort of thing. Whereas a national monument is established for scientific reasons, or it has cultural or historical implications. So what did you think about our adventure back in time? If you like dinosaurs or know someone who does, be sure to give this video a like. And if you haven't already and you want to see more of our adventures, and you definitely don't want to miss them, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching!